nos hicieron brujería, güey. No, no sé qué más nos hicieron pinche brujería, güey.
I mean, at this point, you guys went ahead. I mean, it was no secret. You guys took.
All right, guys. All right. We're going live.
Yeah, that's right. Kicking it. Got the whole crew in the studio, just conversating. Three different minds, a laid-back situation. Spinning them yarns from the tragic to the hilarious. Yeah, we keep it real. Perspectives always varying. The Odd Trio. We're the Odd Trio.
We're back,
What's up, everybody?
bitches.
Episode 2.
That's right. Enrique, host.
I don't even gotta introduce myself. Simple as that.
You should introduce yourself. Matter of fact, I don't even want to go by Enrique, bro. Call me
Wano.
Ike.
Yeah, call me Wano.
Yeah.
Louis.
I am Wano. Or like that fool at work says. What do you say? Urbano, Wano, Enano.
I don't know who a fool that is.
Fuck you.
But yeah, you call me Ike, Louis, Wano. So yeah, this is episode 2. Thank you guys for tuning back in. If you guys did tune back in for episode 2, that means you guys are fucking with us. So thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
if not, go fuck yourself.
All right, so this one is called The One with Casimiro.
Oh, Casimiro.
Oh boy.
People that know
Go,
us,
Casimiro.
people that know us. We have a friend. We changed his name for legal reasons. His name is Casimiro.
There's boys, there's men, then there's Casimiro.
So he has a
Ripping off the Band-Aid already.
what's it called? How would you call it?
He's a little gay.
And he's an advanced drinker.
So yeah, he has
He's an
his alter ego is
That's one way to put
Chupitos.
it.
Yeah, his alter ego is Chupitos. So
Chupitos. He looks at chupar, güey.
we'll bring that fool on one day. And then we were gonna bring him on originally, but we didn't know if you guys were gonna like him or not. So we'll bring him on every now and
Hopefully
then.
you guys like us.
Yeah. So
We're gonna go ahead and try to ease you in. We don't want to
Yeah.
give you full.
he'll be a special guest. Yeah, you guys don't want full Casimiro. You guys,
Yeah.
Not yet.
yeah. He'll be a special guest. He'll be like the Green Ranger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
Pop
the,
in.
the,
Exactly.
the
The Green
rotational
Ranger.
Yeah,
player.
he'll pop in. He'll bring up the ratings a little bit, and then he'll disappear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
But you
we're-
guys are gonna be excited. Oh,
Yeah.
Casimiro's on. Oh,
Yeah.
Chupitos.
it's gonna be a special occasion whenever he comes on.
yeah. So we met Casimiro back in 2013.
Yes.
2013.
2013, and just like a bad ex, we can't get rid of him.
Yeah. No.
So we
no
all
matter how much we try.
yeah. So again,
We're stuck. With
like I said, our friendship was very cultivated. It was very concrete. So
Tremendous.
we're gonna fast forward to 2013, 2012. I believe it was 2012.
2012. Yeah.
2012, 2013.
Yeah,
We're gonna
2012
fast forward.
2012 porque I didn't have a kid yet.
Mind you,
Yeah.
someone in their right mind saw all three of us and decided to hire us at the same place, Vallarta Supermarkets.
Shout out to Vallarta and their fucked up carniceria. I used to work there. I know that shit's fucked up. Trust me.
Take his word
So-
for it.
Allegedly. Sorry. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We
I don't
can't.
wanna get
we- yeah,
sued.
yeah,
Yeah, allegedly.
We allegedly were
Vallarta's-
employed.
Yeah.
At
For some
Vallarta
period of time.
Supermarkets.
Allegedly, their chorizo shit and don't buy it. Allegedly. It's coming
Allegedly.
from an ex carnicero
Yeah.
that used to work there. Allegedly.
Please don't ask him about the quality of meat. We'll be here all day.
Fuck.
Yeah, so we all worked at Vallarta, and that's where we met Casimiro. Urbano brought him home like a lost puppy in the water, in the rain. Took him home.
Thought he had rabies.
¿Cómo se llama? Primera vez, güey. First time I invited that fool to drink. I was like, oh, let's go drink some. No, ¿cómo se mira, güey? You know what I mean? I don't,
Yeah.
You know, a fucking nerdy kid, glasses.
Kinda looks
Scrawny.
like-
At the time, he was scrawny as fuck.
Scrawny,
Yep.
Maybe 90 pounds. with
Kinda
wet
look-
boots.
wet, maybe
Kind
wet.
of looked like Franklin the Turtle without the shell.
Yeah, he looked like Franklin the Turtle back then because he would get a fade. He would
Oh,
get
serious?
a 2 with a fade. Not
I
that was
was like,
not
ah,
for
it's
him.
the way he's gonna drink 2 beers. Oh, fuck no, bro.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no. Compramos un 24, güey. Yo me tomé 2, güey. Ese güey se me la botó
He can't handle his liquor, but he could drink.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
yeah.
weird.
He can put it away.
He could put it away, but
He can't keep it,
but he can
not
put it
handle
away.
Not handle it.
Yeah, bro, but mi respeto to ese güey, dog. He drank more beer than he fucking weighed that day.
He did.
Yeah.
He drank
Fucking
double his
crazy.
weight in beer.
Yeah, so he'll be on every now and then, probably. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Chupitos or
Yeah,
Casimiro?
no, Casimiro. We cannot have
we-
Chupitos.
yeah,
we have
That
Chupitos.
Chupitos
bro.
is banned from Casa
Yeah,
Solís.
we're
He's
gonna
gonna break,
have.
Chupitos gonna
fan.
break the lights.
We're gonna lose fans.
Knock over
So,
the camera, probably.
the 3 fans that we have right now. We're gonna lose them
Yeah.
because of his ass. Or you never know. Hey, he might bring us
Yeah,
fans.
shout out to
we
Grupo
might gain
Heredero.
3.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, who
Yeah,
wants
so
to start off with
I think the
story
first time we met him, well, because this way I took him a different day before we met. I think it was Super Bowl, no? I think it was Super
I
Bowl.
don't know. I was the last one in the group to actually meet him. I remember that much.
It was a sporting event. Turn it off.
Need your quarterback. Just pass it.
Technical difficulties, I guess.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Technical difficulties. So yeah, Yeah, I think it was Super Bowl. It was a sporting event for sure. For sure, it was a sporting event. I remember that because you were making carne asada and you had beer and we pulled up and we're like, why is Casimiro here? And that's when you give us a sad story, like, oh man, like he just needs friends. We're like, all right, whatever, cool, whatever. We've never been one to reject anybody from our friend group.
We take them all.
So we met him that day drunk.
Was he?
As could be. Drunk as can be.
So he was Chupito.
And he became Chupitos.
You guys met Chupitos. You guys didn't know Casimiro.
I think we met him before he started
Yeah,
drinking,
you
or
guys
he
met
had just
Casimiro
started.
before.
So
Yeah.
we
I know he had just started, but we didn't know he was
drinking
Chupitos.
like that. So
We didn't know he had an alter ego.
no, we discovered that day that he does,
Yeah, that's what happened.
Chupitos are great.
Mm-hmm.
for better or
I
worse.
think that was the first time too we caught him in the restroom hiding, drinking a bottle of tequila.
Chupitos.
Sounds about right.
Chupando, cerveza.
Y tequila.
Yep.
Yeah, it was something else. He's something else for sure. But yeah,
Character.
we'll probably bring him on every now and then for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, what else? What do we got going on today, guys, in the world?
Nothing, bro.
Oh, that what the Hartman virus or whatever it is.
What is that shit,
the
bro?
hantavirus.
The
that
Hansa virus. I know you know. You don't fucking act like you don't know.
Yeah, because somebody talked about it before, and I heard them speaking about it, and I didn't know, so I asked. So, from my understanding, apparently there was a boat that was carrying passengers over, and
From where?
I don't know. I want to say
They
China,
were on a
but I feel like
cruise.
that's
No,
wrong.
no. They were in a cruise. I
Was
think
it a
Puerto
cruise?
Rico.
Maybe. So the way that this thing spreads, it's through rat droppings. So there were rats on that cruise. Rat droppings had spread. Somebody got sick and had it, and because it was a closed, confined spaces, that ended up passing to everybody else, and then it spread. I know there was
And we're back. Technical difficulties again. Apologize for that.
that's why it's live.
And you said it was in California that the first case was so far.
A confirmed case. A confirmed case was here in California.
I heard that.
So-
I don't know if it's true or whatever. Instagram be lying sometimes, but they said on Instagram that what happened was, I guess a couple went to go take photos of a landfill, and that's where they contracted it.
Possibly.
So was that radiation or some shit?
I don't think it's radiation. I
It's
think they
from-
stepped on it.
Maybe.
They probably
or,
stepped
or
on
they
it.
got on their skin.
Yeah,
They might have
yeah.
touched it
Taking pictures.
accidentally.
You know how
Yeah,
light
yeah.
complected people
No,
are.
pero ¿qué es, güey?
They like to lay
was it
down.
airborne or what the fuck?
No, they contracted it by stepping on the landfill.
Yeah, you have to
supposedly.
physically touch it.
So they touched it,
Somehow it got on their skin, their hands, something.
and
Fool.
that shit got them sick.
The landfill is basically like the dump. So let's say you and your
Okay,
lady went to
right.
the dump to go take a picture, and she laid down to
Why
take a
not?
picture.
or she
Do
touched
that.
something.
We don't know. I'm saying the light
Irene would
complex.
never do
The
that.
light complexions like to do things for photos and Instagrams and Pinterest and what have you.
They are interesting characters.
So, anyways, yeah. So, yeah.
So yeah, it's caught through rat droppings, and when
Rat
somebody
shit.
catches it,
Rat
then
shit.
yes, okay, fine, we'll go ahead and we'll be raw then. Rat
you want to
shit
be vulgar?
will be vulgar. So yeah, you get it from rat shit or rat poo, depending on which one you prefer. And then it's just like any other disease, like a cold, like a cough, like anything else. Once one person has it, if you're in a tight space with other people, you can get them sick because it's contagious and it spreads to everybody else. And
Well,
on
that was
cruise,
my
that's what
thought.
happens.
That was my thought too. If they were in the landfill and they stepped on something, they're walking all throughout the damn boat.
Right.
So I mean, that's just me.
But did they stop somewhere? Like the boat stopped
Fool, the
somewhere?
boat stopped in Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. Oh, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
cruise. They
It's a-
always
yeah,
stop.
cruise
What do you
ships
think? A
stop.
cruise just goes around the ocean? They don't stop.
No, it stops at different ports in different areas,
Allegedly.
supposedly.
Yeah. So, but hey, trip out on this though. During that though, did you hear about the Disney cruise ship?
No, yeah. All right, we'll get back to that. But what exactly is this freaking virus?
I haven't looked into it. Lou, you're the one that looks into all this stuff.
I mean, I've only heard vaguely about it. I got to go ahead and do more research, but I think once somebody has it, it's gotten through rat droppings.
In your professional opinion,
my
should we be worried about
Should we be
another
is this another
COVID?
Put it this way. Will we
wouldn't go
get
to that
another
level.
check? Put it that way.
Yeah, we're gonna get another check.
Are we gonna get insulation up in this bitch? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Insulation. That's what we need here in the wall. I get.
The things you hear when you're not your gun.
I don't know. It depends on how this thing spreads. I
You
feel
have
like
your
they have more information on what this is, unlike COVID, which was hidden and
Come on,
suppressed.
dog.
Well, I mean, we ask you though because
you.
you work at the hospital, so you're the first when the pipeline to know all the info.
I just recently started hearing about
Just heard
this.
it.
So as time goes on, there'll
Just heard
probably
it.
be more information, but this is just my basic understanding of it right now.
Interesting. Okay, that's right.
So
Okay.
what is it?
He just said that he doesn't know.
You don't know what it is? Oh,
I don't
you
have
know
all
I
the
got that.
answers.
I have kids, so you know what time it is.
Like I said, as long as you're not in confined spaces, you're fine because it seems that that's how it spreads.
We are in a confined space for 8 to 9 hours a day.
And where do you work at again?
Oh, I work at basically ground zero. So if
Well, you
anybody's
work
going
at
to catch
ground
it
zero.
first, it's going to be me.
Yeah.
Can you stop that?
Sorry.
I think he already has it.
You need a cough drop?
No, I'm good.
So speaking of boats,
Yeah, back to the Disney one. So
Yes.
apparently the Disney cruise
Allegedly.
allegedly they found 28 what would you call them? Not victims, fucking what would you call them? 28 people on board who were in possession of child paraphernalia.
Corn.
Yeah,
Yes.
corn.
Really?
And only 27 of 28 got arrested.
now that's
Imagine that.
That's
Which
a
is
detail I
random
find
people,
really
or was it
interesting.
people that worked at the?
I didn't really look into it, unfortunately.
They didn't disclose it.
They didn't
But-
you know how they are, bro. When they find things like that, they don't want to give out names. They don't want to give out details. They just, oh, this is what happened. We got on the boat. We arrested them. But one got away, always.
Wow.
Interesting.
I bet it's the
Specifically
captain.
One.
I bet it's the captain that got away.
So
Maybe.
it's
Allegedly.
probably the one that spoke, the one that got away.
The one that snitched, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably got caught by someone and then just ratted out the other 27. He probably got a slap on the hand and a Happy Meal.
Stab on a cock.
Yep.
That's insane, though, bro.
It's it's crazy that situation.
I don't understand, bro. Why people? Why don't we just like erase them?
Just try them, take them behind the courthouse, kneel them, and put a bullet in their head.
Because
No, whoa.
I mean, see, if you erase them, then you're gonna erase a whole fucking department that's you.
That's their problem. You shouldn't be into things like that anyways.
No,
They
but I'm
shouldn't.
saying not like like if you erase that category of people, the law department that's used to capture those people are gonna be without jobs, and I don't think they want to be without jobs.
Maybe that's one way
So
to
I
look
think
at it.
that's why brings back the whole war on drugs.
I
bullshit.
highly doubt that we'll be able to catch all of them.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
saying.
there's
The ones
a-
that
there's
the
a lot
ones
of
that do get caught,
And the
erase
ones
them.
that do get caught, what happens?
Yeah, they just get a slap on the wrist. I think fools that sell
Not
dope.
even that, bro.
I think fools that sell dope get more time than them.
They probably do. Depends.
Which
Probably
is
people locked up right now for weed.
yeah, bro. How do you get like 10 years for trafficking drugs?
Yeah.
Well, when you traffic children,
It's
you get like 10 years,
that's the way the justice system.
and then you get out on good
is
behavior.
sometimes.
How,
You
how
get
does
10
that work
years
out?
for drugs, traffic kids, you don't get
Yeah.
shit, bro.
It-
That's crazy. That's
You
It's
become
not what
you
you know, it's
actually
what you know.
actually you become president of the United States
you could be allegedly.
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 Yeah, it's. I mean, you gotta keep in mind.
He
these
betrayed us,
people
by
have
the way.
money.
Allegedly. No,
Yeah.
No, he betrayed
He
America.
betrayed
Yeah,
us.
he betrayed America.
Yeah, he did.
In our professional opinion or unprofessional opinion,
Yeah, we're not
Professional, sir. This is a podcast. We're professionals.
conduct
Thank you very
themselves
much.
that way.
Conduct yourself adequately.
These are people that have money though. Like they live by a different set of rules.
Oh, of course. They live by a different set of laws, way.
They do.
Laws don't apply to them.
Nope,
Neta.
they don't.
But
And if
that
they
way, when
do,
they control the whole
yeah.
justice system, bro.
one phone call and hey, I know somebody that's on the up and up. I know this judge. I know this this
And
mayor.
I got a
this
little bit of dirt on them.
Yep. It doesn't even necessarily need to be dirt. Hey, we're good friends, right? Well, I have this problem. And then next thing you know,
Yeah.
magically the
I-
problem goes away.
I can get behind having so much money that you can get away with certain things. I get that. I'll respect that to a certain extent, but I don't understand what the fuck is the fascination on children, bro. How do you look at a child and decide to want to do something so wrong to them? I don't understand that.
These people are
You want to
Yeah,
slang drugs, bro?
It's probably
You
one of
wanna-
those things that they have so much power that they feel untouchable.
So you're saying it's a
So
power
they
trip.
could do, yeah, it's a power trip where they want to do the most hideous shit out there because they know they could get away with it.
do a
make
line
themselves
on
feel better?
do a line on a homeless person instead.
That
How
ain't
about that?
hideous, though.
I mean,
Yeah,
That's
that's not doing
Tuesday.
anything.
yeah, that's
What-
but still, you know what I mean? Like you have all that power, you could do so much different things. Why do that, bro? Like what
Because they want to do the most hideous shit. and
Or-
they know they could get away with it.
Or maybe these are people that just see a child as something that is so innocent that they have this urge to go ahead and just defile and corrupt it. There are some sick people out in this world.
I'll save this for another episode because we do
We
have
just started. We don't want to get
we have a
canceled,
belief in
and RPI.
all right, for example,
shareable.
I don't
Okay.
consider myself a Christian. I consider myself a follower of Christ. I do believe in God. I do believe certain things. But I also believe that the demonic entities and all that stuff, it's real. Like you're not gonna show me or tell me anything to change my mind that the devil isn't out there and he doesn't do certain things. So I believe that's all demonic stuff. At the end of the day, because no matter what you guys say, no matter how we try to say power trip or they want to do the most heinous shit, no, bro, that's a demonic presence. But like I said, we'll say that for another episode. We'll change that up. But my take on why these fools do that to kids, that's the only reason, bro, because I don't see how you could look at a child and desire a child. I don't see nothing you can say is going to change my mind.
So one of those things that children have pure blood, like
Yeah.
innocent blood.
Yeah, they're innocent and
Because, I mean, if you think about it too, like back in Mexico, back in the days, what, bro, our grandmas were probably like 12 years old, 13 years old. Our grandpas were probably like in their 20s.
Yeah,
At
they're
some
slinging
point,
it, bro.
at some point or another time, they were dating underage girls. It was the
Mhm.
same thing in the medieval times.
Pero
Th-
también, at one point
That's
there was slavery. Doesn't make it right.
It's
exactly.
true.
So
It wasn't, and things change. Things change for the
exactly,
better.
but I feel like at least they were. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just a different
At least
time.
they were what?
At least they weren't
Different
9 years old, bro.
Different
They
They
societal
weren't
weren't.
5 years
norms.
old.
It was,
You know what I mean?
and
Well, Queen Elizabeth or one of the Queen Elizabeths, one of them weren't they like 14 or 13? That was like the youngest,
so something like
and she
that.
had to
I
get
think
married to one of the kings. So I mean,
societal norms have changed and things are different now. Like
but have they really changed?
they say they've changed.
You know what I mean? Because what in somewhere in the Midwest, you can be 16 and marry an adult.
Maybe even
That's the law. You could
some
be
places
16.
14. You just need parental consent.
Exactly. See, your parents just got to sign you
What kind of
off.
parents gonna sign that off, bro?
No
What kind of
idea.
parents gonna sign that off?
No idea. I mean, you're looking at it from your
Ahorita que está
perspective
hablando esa
as a
madre,
parent.
güey, I remember I saw a video where it was on the Instagrams. This lady was literally selling this. Parents were selling their daughter to this old ass guy, bro. It was somewhere Pakistan or some shit. I don't know, bro. But they were selling their daughter, bro. Like they were dropping off the daughter to that old man's house.
That's not as uncommon as you think.
It's not.
It's not. But it's
I
like,
heard a horror
fuck.
story. I heard a horror story from one of my podcasts that I listened to. I want to say
Relatos de la Noche.
no. It was either Unit 522. Shout out Unit 522 for the horror stories and Mr. Nightmare. But it was one of them. And the girl was telling her perspective from when she was a kid, bro. That some guy was following her family. He was following them inside the mall. And the guy was acting like he worked there. He told the dad, "Oh, do you need help? Do you need anything?" He's like, "No, we're just looking, whatever. Okay, cool." But the guy never left them. He kept like kind of bugging them. Then at one point, he goes up to the dad and tells her, "How much for the little one?" Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Wow.
And
No shame.
she didn't say like his race or nothing, but she just said like the guy like just bluntly said how much for the little one, and he was talking about her, and she was like, I think she said she was like 10 or 11 at the time. So I mean, dude, for someone to just say that out in public, it's because it's somewhere. It's still a normal thing.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy the shit you see in public, bro, and this fucking scary way because they don't give a fuck. Dude.
No, some
they
fools don't
They
care.
don't give a fuck.
It's
you know how many
it's so normal to
fucking
them. They're
creeps I've
desensitized
seen,
to
bro?
it.
How many fucking creeps I've seen, dude? And I always tell my daughter, way, I'm like, ponte vergas. And I mean, I don't tell her like that. You know what I mean? I tell her some shit I learned at work, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out again. What is it?
The HR department.
Be aware of your surroundings, bro.
Yeah.
Be aware of your fucking surroundings.
Always got to be aware.
As fucking corny as that sounds, dude, like you gotta be watching motherfuckers, bro, because they're fucking wolves.
Yeah. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, wait, some pinches wolves, wait, just
they're waiting. They're just waiting for an opportunity.
Wolves dressed like sheep.
Wolves dressed in sheep clothing.
Yeah, wait, like
that's why I do stress to a lot of people, bro, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but you need a CCW in California.
Yeah, well, you do, bro.
You need to be carrying.
Especially,
I know a lot of people don't like guns.
Cali.
I know people don't like guns and stuff, bro, but at the end of the day, a gun is probably going to be the only thing that's going to deter that person away. Because if you got mace or pepper spray, bro, some of those fools have been hit with it before.
What do you mean by deter? Sorry, what do you mean by that?
Like deter them. Like that's going to be the only thing to like maybe scare them away, make them run away.
Okay, you already California already broke the law by doing it.
Oh well,
you're going to jail.
I'd rather go to jail than lose my kid.
You're going to jail.
I'll go to jail rather than lose my kid.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna go to jail, at least go to jail for a good reason.
Yeah, in California, you show that gun, bro, you're going to jail.
If you have a CCW, you don't because your life is in danger.
You have to go.
Your life is in danger.
No, you're wrong. You're so wrong right now.
Do
you have a CCW?
No. Do you have a CCW?
I do.
Is it active or you let it expire?
It's active. It expires October.
Surprise!
I do.
Always lets everything expire.
No, actually, it did expire 2 years ago.
Exactly.
They give you like
exactly.
they give you like a 90-day period where you could.
As he was saying.
Sorry. Yep. In California, if you feel that your life is in danger, you better pull that fucking trigger, and you better hope he dies, bro. Because if he doesn't die, guess who's gonna get sued?
You.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Lou?
No, I was just gonna say for him to continue. But going back to the subject about the trafficking, it doesn't even have to be that far away. Just today, I read something about. I wish I remembered the name of the town, but some town in Mexico that's normal. That's their normal way of living, and so that's a societal norm for them. They, as young as like 10 or 11 years old, they will sell that child to somebody else, to another adult in Mexico. Like I said, I wish I remember what town that was, but I
Oaxaca?
read it today. So
It's gonna be one of the little pueblos.
it
somewhere.
has
Yeah,
to
it
be
has
some
a
small
pueblo
tiny
over there in
thing.
a fucking mountain of
It-
Machu Picchu.
So
or
it's
some shit.
not such a weird foreign concept because it's
that's
literally
what I'm
just
saying.
down south from us.
That's
Like,
what I'm
it's a
saying.
scary
Homeboy
real
just,
thing.
like I said in the story, she said that homeboy just straight up said,
Yeah.
"How much for the little one?"
And for some people, that's just normal for them. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Oh,
that
like
it's
that
weird
video.
to them. That's normal to them.
Have you seen that video of that? Apparently, a mom got a Uber for their. I'm not sure if it was a daughter or son, and they get a call from the driver, so they answer it, and the driver fucking asks them, "Do you want to sell your son, or do you want to sell your daughter?" She's like, "Excuse me, how much do you want for your daughter or your son?" She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Well, the driver was trying to buy the fucking
That's crazy.
the kid, bro.
Hell no. Why would you even send your kid on an Uber by yourself?
That's just
I mean,
dumb.
it's Uber. You
No.
trust that happen.
Hell
You
no.
can't, but you can't. Today's society, you can't trust like that, because the moment you do is the moment you leave your guard down.
Not
The
only
moment you
that,
leave
but
your
there's
guard down,
hella
something
stories
happens.
about fools and Uber being creeps and
Oh,
Lyft.
absolutely.
Hella stories.
On both sides, on the driver and the passenger. I mean, this is a pretty common video, not on the same topic, but there was that one video that circulated a few years back, an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, don't know which one it was. He pulled up into a neighborhood somewhere in New York, a really bad part of town you shouldn't be in.
Right.
Guy just basically
Brooklyn.
walked off the street, sat in the vehicle. The guy was asking, was like, "Oh, is this your ride?" Went ahead and pulled out a gun right in front of the Uber driver and asked for like his money, his wallet, his phone, just whatever.
Have you seen that other video?
Which one?
That for the hops. I think it's an Uber or taxi or some shit.
Might have been a taxi.
Come on, Tio. Go, Tio. Go, Tio.
Oh yeah,
He's getting
that one I did
stabbed,
see.
bro. He's getting fucking shanked.
Yeah, they're trying to. Yeah, they're attacking him.
By
a
both
taxi.
sides,
Mhm.
dog. Come on, Tio. Come on, Tio. El tío como pendejo nomás ahí viendo, güey.
Yeah.
Like an idiot. Oh my God.
Because
my
he didn't know
God.
what was going
He didn't know
on.
what was going on.
Who
He
gives
was
a fuck?
confused.
Take off.
He says
Yeah.
go. I was like, oh,
Come on. If I tell
at
you
least
go
start driving.
and I'm getting shanked, dog, you better fucking go. That's
At
all I'm
least start
saying.
going 15 miles an hour and
No,
then ask questions as you're doing it.
Nada, güey. No mames.
No, he froze. I think it was more of the shock. He froze. He was just like there.
Yeah,
Stop, just
bro.
like, I don't know what's going on.
That's fucking Casimiro right there. That's some
That is
shit
Casimiro.
Casimiro would do, bro.
Yeah, he would freeze up like
He
that.
would
bro.
Deer in the
freeze up,
headlights.
bro.
Oh, speaking of Casimiro and driving, he's a terrible driver. So one time, we're driving home, and I told this for Chris, I was Casimiro. I was like, "Can you drive?" And he's like, "Yeah, I could drive." I'm like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, cool." He wasn't drinking. I don't remember. I don't think so, but he was taking me home.
This is
And we're
scary.
we're driving down on Conwood, bro. And this fool started falling asleep behind the wheel. And I was like, Casimiro. I was like, wake up, bro. He's like, hey, if you need me to drive, no, I got it.
Yeah, así habla, güey, así habla.
All
No,
right.
No, I got it.
All right,
okay.
whatever.
It's okay.
We kept driving, right? And I'm watching him from the corner of my eye. He keeps like dozing off. So I'm like, I'm gonna get this fool right now. So right before we get to the stop on, I want to say it's Casaloma and Conwood. It's empty, bro.
hood.
You
Oh, these are
you
the
pass the
hood.
little ranchito and it's just straight tierra.
Yep.
So we're driving, bro, and I pulled the e-brake on his ass, fool, and the car went into the dirt. We spun a little bit. Hey, but he woke up. But
I would hope that he did after that.
he was
Jeez.
tripping
You're
out.
gonna kill that fool just to prove a point. That's
Hey, to
dedication
prove a
right
point,
there.
wake up. I told him I could
That's
drive.
dedication.
No, I could do it. I got this.
Ah,
All right.
Casimiro's,
Casimiro's extra, bro.
yeah, he's a great character.
I remember one of the few times I got in a car with him where he was driving. We were going down the street. We weren't even going far. I think we were just going to like the gas station that was up the street. I don't even remember. But we were driving. We were approaching the street light, and I noticed his reaction. He's not slowing down yet. And we're getting closer and closer to the street light. And I tell him, I'm like, Casimiro, brake. And then after I said like the fourth one, then he steps on the brake. We were probably less than a foot away from the car in front of us. I believe if I didn't tell him anything, we were going to hit that car. We were going to get in a fender bender.
And then you know what that fool has the nerve to say? I seen that.
I got
no,
it. I
you
got it.
didn't, fool.
Wait.
Hell no.
2 weeks ago, he came to pick me up. Wait. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna drive. I ain't gonna let him drive.
Hell
So,
no.
like, come
Yeah.
on.
I'm
I know
not
this
getting in the
motherfucker
car
long
if he's a
enough.
driver.
Vamos, güey. His fucking steering wheel starts shaking. I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
remember this.
His fucking brakes are grinding like a motherfucker. You
Oh
step on
my
the brakes. We go through the freeway, right? His dash starts shaking también, güey. Starts shaking. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? First of all, you know, I'm telling him, like, dude, nos vamos a matar a la
Casimiro.
verga. Casimiro. I'm like, Casimiro. Sorry. I'm like, what the fuck? Casimiro, nos vamos a matar a la verga, güey, pinche carro. No, it's okay. I know this car like the back of my head. You know what he does next, fool? And I have it on video. This motherfucker goes,
So Vecino,
He done
se persinó, güey.
on the
Se
freeway.
persinó on the freeway, dog.
I would have told him,
After
get out.
assuring me
Get-
that his fucking car was in good condition, güey.
I would
Hey,
have.
did you
I
make
would
it?
have told him
Yeah,
to
we
get
made-
out of the
There
exit.
you go. Hey, he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying.
Damn, bro. But fuck that. Scariest fucking ride of my life.
I would
That
have been
shit,
shitting
that
bricks.
shit didn't even go past
No, that's
55.
not even one of the scariest.
Not even bricks.
No
Dogs.
way, bro. He's
No way.
been. You know what? I think one time me and that fool drove from Riverside, and I let him drive the whole way.
No, mom.
I think so. I think so.
You
I
did.
think I was tired, bro. I was tired from work because I had worked hella fun. I think I had worked. I went to San Diego to cover, and I drove back up, and I'm like, "Well, I can't drive, dog." And I trusted him, and I'm here today to tell the story. So we made it.
You did.
Fuck that.
Did it? Okay, so about that story, didn't you say that the commute took you like almost 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, I think that was due to traffic, though, bro. I think that was one of the days when it was super heavy traffic.
I don't
Because
know.
he's okay. He's a terrible driver, bro, but he doesn't speed. That I can give him credit on that, bro. He's a terrible driver, but at least he does not speed. Because if he would speed in the way he drives,
Oh, we're dead.
we wouldn't
We're
be
dead.
here. We
Hey,
would
give
not
me a
be.
coffee, please. Coffee, güey. No creamer, no nothing. I like my coffee like I like my fall players strong.
Indeed.
And the end.
Grab that, Louis. But yeah, Casimiro. We'll have him on here pretty soon, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in again for episode 2. As always, Amika, thank you for tuning in with us.
Wano?
Louis.
Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, share, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok soon, Instagram, Facebook. You guys can find us on everything. We'll have some links in the description for our email if you guys want to reach out to us and you guys want to jump in and be interviewed with us. And we'll have a couple of the homies on here, give you guys a different
Straight
perspective from
killers.
we'll give you guys
Straight
different,
killers.
different
Killers, drug
perspectives,
dealers,
different stories.
and
We'll have
warehouse
people-
workers.
Yeah, warehouse workers. We'll probably have some hospital
We're gonna have killers,
employees,
drug dealers, warehouse workers,
cholos,
Cover all the
delinquents.
bases.
cholos and cholas,
Anybody you guys could think of, we probably have a friend in that industry.
Sooner or
police
later.
officer.
We'll get him on the show.
Yeah.
Sooner or later.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, man, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Till next time.
Al rato, special la tira, camarada.